Hi, I'm Peter Schulz from WP Data Access. In this tutorial, I'll show you how to add hyperlinks to your app tables and forms using 3 different approaches. The simplest way, using media column settings, a more flexible alternative using computed fields, and a more complex approach using field renderers for complete control. I've already prepared an app for this tutorial. My app contains a product table and a form to manage product data. The product table contains a column for hyperlinks. My hyperlinks are stored as URLs, but as you can see, they're just showing as plain text. Let me show you how to transform these into clickable hyperlinks. The simplest way to display hyperlinks is to change the column media settings. To do this, open the table builder. Let me move the table builder to the left side of the screen so you can better see what's happening. Open the columns menu and expand the hyperlink column. Then expand the column settings and enable media columns. Make sure to select hyperlink URL. Save your changes and test the link. This is the simplest way to use hyperlinks. However, this approach only works if you store the full URL in a column. Computed fields offer a more flexible alternative that allows us to build dynamic content, but requires some HTML editing. Let's add a hyperlink using a computed field to see how this works. Click the Add Computed Field button. The label is optional. There are 2 types of computed fields, computed text fields and computed code fields. A computed text field can only contain static text, while a computed code field can execute custom code. Both types allow you to use column value substitution. To create a simple hyperlink, we can use a computed text field. Let's start with a basic hyperlink. Enter your hyperlink and click OK. The hyperlink is added to the table, but it shows the HTML code instead of rendering the hyperlink. To fix this, expand the computed field, expand column settings and enable Allow Inline HTML. The markup is now rendered as an actual link. Save your changes and test your hyperlinks. The hyperlink works. Notice that it opens in a new tab. While this isn't strictly necessary, it's recommended because WP Data Access is state-based. When users open another website and return, maintaining the app's state means the table stays loaded, preventing unnecessary work and improving overall performance. Our hyperlink currently shows the same page for every row. Let's add some context by including the product ID in the URL. Place your cursor after the equal sign and click the magic wand icon. Here you can select column values. To add the product ID, simply click on the product ID field. A placeholder for the product ID is inserted at the cursor location. OK, save and test. Although all pages look the same, you can see that the PID parameter has been added to the URL. This allows us to create dynamic hyperlinks that can navigate users to specific pages. Our previous computed field example just used the product ID, but you can also use multiple placeholders in a single computed field. Keep in mind that computed text fields work as long as each column has a value. To handle null values and empty strings, you'll need to use a computed code field. This is more complex and requires programming skills. Examples are available in our online documentation. If you have no coding experience, I recommend using the column media settings approach, as the plugin handles null values and empty strings automatically. The same features available for tables are also available for forms. Open the form builder and follow the same steps we used in the table builder to enable media support for the hyperlink column. In forms, you need to be aware of the form mode. When the user opens a form in view mode, hyperlinks will be displayed as hyperlinks. But when the user opens a form in edit mode, hyperlinks need to be updatable and are displayed as text fields. The computed field we created earlier works in forms as well. You just need to enable HTML support for it too. If you have a premium license and some programming experience, you can use field renderers in tables to add hyperlinks to existing columns. For example, instead of showing a hyperlink in a separate computed field, you can display it below the product description. To create a field renderer, open the table builder and navigate to hooks. Click the List of Hooks button, expand columns and find the description column. Click the plus icon to create a field renderer for the description column. A field renderer gives you much more control and allows you to handle edge cases programmatically. My renderer checks for null values and empty strings and uses a JavaScript template literal to add custom markup. It contains the original product description and adds a hyperlink below it. Adding hyperlinks to maps and charts is also possible, but isn't covered in this tutorial. Please visit our online documentation for more information on those features. You've now learned 3 different ways to add hyperlinks: simple media column settings, computed fields and field renderers. Pick the approach that fits your needs and skill level. That's it. Thank you for watching.